Good afternoon, you awesome humans. I hope everybody's doing well today. It is the first day of the week, Monday. And so we are going to talk about giving yourself permission to be you and to be real. And there's so many people out here that say that they are real. Well, if you are, you don't have to say you are. Be your authentic self, It's like, how often do you allow yourself to be 100% completely your true and authentic self? Many people like to believe that they're always comfortable being themselves and presenting their real selves to the rest of the world. But this is not always the case. If you want to smoothly embrace your life and everything the world has to offer you, learning how to give yourself permission to be you and be real is an essential soft skill. So why do some people not give themselves permission to be real or be themselves? There are tons of reasons why someone may not feel comfortable giving themselves permission to be real or be themselves around others. For example, they may feel insecure about some aspect of themselves. Whether it's a hang-up they experience about their body. I personally had body dysmorphia. I just viewed myself as being odd, and weird, and I just felt like I didn't look right. That's something that's really hard to work through. It could be a hang-up about their personality, their hobbies, or any other facet about themselves. And if a person has a specific insecurity, it can hinder them from being real or acting like themselves, especially around others. The second thing is they may be uncertain of who their real self even is. They might not even know who they are. Some people have trouble giving themselves permission to be real and be themselves because they don't really know themselves. While it seems strange that a person may not understand who they are, it happens often. And I think the collective is going through that right now on this enlightenment journey. People may believe they like certain things or hold certain beliefs, but when they explore past the surface of these thoughts, they may realize they only like or believe those things because of the other people in their lives influencing them. Once separated from these outside influences, they may struggle to understand who they really are. Third, they may be afraid of how others will feel or react when presented with their real self. Showing your real self to others can be frightening because you don't always know how the other people might react. Rather than, risking embarrassment or alienation from a group of people because of who you truly are, you may decide not to be yourself or be real about who you are. That is hard to work through. At one point, I struggled with being concerned about what other people thought of me. And now to the point that, I still do care what people think of me because I always want to leave a good, impression on people when I meet them. However, what you see is what you get. Granted, I don't always wear the same hair. I dress differently than other people, but that's because I'm an individual and I embrace my weirdness and who I am. And if you're my friend, and I don't use that term lightly, you'll accept me for who I am. If you struggle to give yourself permission to be real and be yourself, what can you do to make it feel easier? Trust me, it takes practice, patience, and time to embrace who you really are so you can be yourself and be real with others. To make the process feel a little easier, consider the following strategies. If you have a people-pleasing habit, drop it. People pleasers are folks who will do anything and everything they can to stay in the good graces of others. I was a people pleaser. It is what it is. Often when you're working so hard to please others and make them happy, you're denying yourself the ability to be honest, open, and comfortable because you're fighting against who you really are to be more pleasing to someone else. Rather than going to extremes to make someone happy, tone down your immediate urge to go over the top and stick to what really feels right for you to do. Number 2, embrace your personal strengths. Identify your personal strengths and embrace them. Everyone has a set of personal strengths. These are qualities and talents you possess that make you stand out among others. To make it easier to be you and be real, identify your strengths and allow yourself to play to them. When you have chances to use your talents or skills, do it. If certain qualities about yourself shine in some situations, use them to your advantage. Focus on your personal strengths. Focusing on them is a great way to acclimate being real and being yourself around others. Number 3, remember that most people aren't analyzing you as harshly as you believe they are. Many people believe they are constantly being watched, judged, or analyzed by others. This is definitely not the case. Most people are consumed with their own thoughts and business. They may notice you, but it is highly unlikely that other people are examining you as closely as you might believe they are. Use this as a reminder to help yourself relax, especially in social situations where you might, feel extremely uncomfortable. Use your knowledge to let your true self shine through. Consider who you're spending time with. Consider who you're spending most of your time with. Are they good for you? Take a moment to consider who you are surrounding yourself with. Are these people actually a good influence on your life? If you are trying to spend more time with people, if you're trying to spend more time with people who make you feel uncomfortable, as if you can't really be yourself and be real with them, you may need to reconsider your group, reconsider your tribe, change your tribe up, switch it up, people. Sometimes the problem lies with the people you're trying to spend your time with rather than yourself. If the people you want to socialize with are making you feel like you can't fully be yourself around them, reconsider your relationship with them. I think about whether you really need that kind of influence in your life. Chances are, probably not. I'm getting myself realigned with a whole new group of people, and it is exhilarating and awesome. It's nice to surround yourself with people who always have your back and who are pushing you to be your best self. That is what this group is all about. Being your authentic, 100% truly you. We all accept you here. With that said, I'm off. Y'all have a great evening. See you next time.